Okay, hello everyone. I am going to tell you all about yesterday's test. This thing is bumping around. Sorry about that. All right, so I went to the hospital for a gastric emptying test. And what that entails is eating radioactive eggs and toast, and then taking x-rays periodically for about 4 hours until the food has left the stomach. Well, now, most people who were there also doing the test, right, and they had it all very well timed, were allowed to leave before their final set of pictures because the food had already left their stomachs. But guess who didn't get to leave early? I really do have gastroparesis, paralyzed stomach. And it makes me a little bit suspicious that I have diabetes because that is a cause of the nerve damage that results in gastroparesis. The other thing, I've never had diabetes caught on blood test though. The other thing that's possible is that and this is in my mind, the stenosis that I have in my spine is at that level of my stomach. It's possible that the spinal stenosis is causing pressure on the vagus nerve and causing this problem. Is it possible? It's probably possible. It's possible in my mind. I'm not a doctor, but I'm like, at the level of my stomach, I have spinal stenosis. I do have a ruptured disc. I do have problems there, right? So I have to do a little more research and find out what nerves come from that particular level of my thoracic spine and what they do, where they go. Yeah. All right, so the test was easy. The traveling was hard, and really I learned my lesson again, because I learned this lesson almost every time. I got a lift in and I realized the test was going to be longer than I thought, so my person had to go. And we were discussing, who would take the car back and who would take public transport back. And I wanted my partner to be able to get a lot of work done. So I'm like, you take the car, you go. My day's shot already. I'll just make my way home on public transport. I took a metro train, then I took a bus. Then I realized halfway through I was on the wrong bus. So I got off the bus and got on a train. Okay, now my dog is ripping apart paper. All right, that's what that sound is. Anyway, yeah, and then my partner picked me up at the train station. Anyways, it took me 2.5 hours to get home on my feet after being on my feet for 4 hours, and it was really hard. Yeah, just checking the time. It was really hard. But I'm okay with the news because, I'm going to get my official results in a week. But just knowing that my first test was with the liquid and that test, it was fine. I could go home early. And this second test was with the meal and the meal did not go fine. And that is basically the story of my life. I eat solid food, I get bloated, constipated, and I thought removing the hemorrhoids would help with constipation, but it's not the only thing going on. So gastroparesis has no cure, but it can be managed. But it means that I have to, as I have been, I have to be careful what I eat and how I eat. And it's a lot of work. It's not a joy, Part of me has always had a love-hate relationship with food because I really enjoy food. I love it, but food makes me sick. So I can only eat a little bit. And all of these years that I've been yo-yoing in my weight, it's because my stomach has been periodically paralyzed. And I always thought it was because there's something wrong with me in my mind. Okay, there's something wrong with me in my mind too, but this time the something wrong is in my stomach. Okay, that's it from now. That's the update from yesterday's appointment. And today I've been trying to rest, except, I've been driving all around because, well, no, that's not true. I drove my daughter into school and then drove back home. And then I drove in to get her and bring her back home because she had an emergency. Cold feet, but really cold, like bad cold. And needed to get her boots. So my partner's doing the afternoon pickup because she drove her back after lunch, and she's going to go and get her in the afternoon so that I can actually rest. All right, that's it from me today, and I hope that your day is beautiful, peaceful, and full of love.